The Emirates Stakes is run over a mile at Group 1 level, and it's always a terrific race at the end of the Flemington Carnival. And again, yesterday we had a large field, plenty of depth, no outstanding superstars in it, but certainly plenty of depth and a lot of action, and it was a close finish at the end with the Kiwi Wall Street bouncing back to somewhere near his best and winning the race, mate. Well, what do you think what are your thoughts on the race there?
It was a nice win. It was a very patient ride by Hugh Bowman. Blinkers on for the first time. Hughie had to work really hard to get him to settle, but when he did settle, got into his rhythm and made it quite easy for himself. I think in doing the form, Wall Street ticked all the boxes, you know, down in grade from the Cox Plate, coming back from the 2000.
We had no luck in the Cox Plate either, did he? He missed a kick.
Yeah, he was his own worst enemy.
And he's only been 16.
True. Coming back to the 1600. Down in grade. Blinkers on for the first time. Look, he's a big solid horse. He's got a big stride and he knew how to find the line.
Flemington suited.
The Flemington did suit. The New Zealanders really made a mark over the Spring Carnival this year. They were very, very dominant.
Well, Ginger Dude's run some terrific races. He won his first start by 3 and then ran third in the McKinnon. Yep. You want to say your thing?
And all the form in New Zealand is around Ginger Dude and Keep the Peace, and Keep the Peace ran a place.
Yeah.
So it was quite a good race.
Writing was on the wall for that, wasn't it?
It was, wasn't it? Deo, where did that come from? Very, very, very unlucky. I thought when Williams got him across from that wide barrier, he was travelling 3 wide and he was still able to find cover. He got caught up in a lot of that interference. Look, I think, you know, he was really, really unlucky not to finish first past the post.
Yeah, their last preparation, I'm just looking back at his form, he was Group 1 place on 3 occasions.
He was, but the last couple of runs haven't been anything special, and Deo usually comes to hand very quickly.
Yeah, well, his first up run was beaten 1.9 behind Hot Danish and White Fries. That form's been outstanding. Second up was on a heavy track, which does not suit.
Yep.
Only beaten 3 lengths. So yesterday he gets back to a mile, good track. So my only what do you call it, concern for him was the barrier 19, but he was ridden a treat. Yep. And Ewan Yat Forever. It come back from the Cox Plate as well and run a terrific race. So did Trusting.
Yep.
So that Cox Plate form's really stood up. And
well, Chasm's form out of the Salinger, who was only beaten 1.4 lengths.
again, White Fries form. It's standing up.
Definitely. So,
and it's no surprise to see him run well. And yeah, it was a good race, but I think well deserved win by Wall Street, who is, I guess, New Zealand's best racehorse.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Just a quick mention for Snow Alert. Once again, another unlucky run. Just got too far back and rattled home.
His racing pattern's always going to suggest he's going to find trouble in these big fields, doesn't it?
From the wide barrier, I don't think they had a choice. Normally, I think some of Snow Alert's best wins have been when he's been ridden more positively. I know one day out at Rose Hill, Damien Oliver was on board and took him straight to the front and, you know, demoralised them.
2,000 metres or something.
Yeah. I really hope they back this horse up next week at Sandown. Maybe looking for a little bit longer.
What race? The Eclipse.
Classic.
2,400? No, he's not going to go from 16 to 24. We might run him in the Eclipse. Normally that's over 2,100 or something like that. That would be a good race for him. But you know who'd be well suited in Europe at Snow Alert?
Yeah. Because
they allow pacemakers over there, and that's what he probably needs for them to go hard and he can run on. But anyway, it was a good race, and I think some form's going to come out of it. Right?
Definitely.
That's a wrap on the Emirates Stakes.